Happy Motivate Monday. This is your morning motivational message. Motivation is a lot like taking a bath, brushing your teeth. You want to do it consistently because it only lasts for a little while. And that habit of developing cleaning oneself, deplaquing one's mouth, also applies to your mind. There is a plaque that will build up over time if you are not diligent about cleaning and taking care of your mind space, very much like a garden. And that plaque that builds up, it's the plaque of doubt. It's the plaque of low self-esteem, low self-worth, low self-image. It's the plaque of internalizing negative experiences, poor choices, things that you would like to have do-overs on. Well, that plaque continues to get thicker, and eventually you will try to spray paint it over with some motivation, and then the plaque begins to metaphorically rust. And so what you end up having is a person who has good intentions, but they never actually get around to doing anything because they keep spray painting motivation over the rust and the decay of the plaque instead of really dealing with the removal of that plaque. A lot of times when you're wanting to begin anew, give yourself a fresh start, hit the reset button, you have to have a great amount of regard and respect for what's been built up over time in terms of the habit patterns of your life. And you have to take stock of that. You have to be willing to look in the mirror and take accountability and then do some cleaning, some deep seated, deep cleaning. Very much like when you go to the dentist and they're scraping your teeth, very much like when you have to put yourself in the tub and you're scrubbing and you're exfoliating your skin, you're removing the dead skin cells and you're putting on this new layer of soap and hot water, and you come out and you feel better, you smell better, your skin is glowing because you did that. Okay, very much like your mind space, you have to do this every day. And you're doing this by, number one, starting out the day with the right level of inner conversation, having a clear sense of specific outcomes with your activity and your targets, and then moving accordingly with a spirit of clarity and impact and effectiveness. And so this morning message that we do here is just to give you a quick reminder, an opportunity to hit the reset button. See, a lot of times, and I've been guilty of this too, we can be productively, I'm sorry, busily unproductive. That's what I wanted to say. Busily unproductive. I'm really, really busy. I can't do this. I'm really, really busy. I'm not doing that. And what's happening is you're doing a lot of busy work, but you're not really having a lot of production. You're not really having a lot of results. It's like when the person goes to the gym and they take time out of their day to drive to the gym and then drive back. And while they're at the gym, they're slowly walking on why can I not think of this right? The treadmill. So they're slowly walking on it and they're doing the bare minimum. They're on their phone, they're playing games, they're watching something. They're not really into the workout. You've gone to you know what I'm talking about. You see people that are not into their workouts. I've seen people literally laying down on a mat in the gym on their phone. Like doing what? Like taking a break. And they end up taking like 4 or 5, 6 minute breaks. And the reason I know this is because I'm doing the circuit. So I'm going around hitting 4 or 5 machines and I'm doing circles and that person's still in the same spot. That's what we call busily unproductive because they're doing things in such a way that they're not getting any results, but they like to convince themselves that they're going to the gym, like I'm doing work. Sometimes this can happen in your work life, in your business, in your profession. You go to the office, but in fact, you're at the office and you're on the phone and you're at the water cooler talking smack. You're scrolling through social media. And when you look up after an 8 hour day, you've really only put in about 90 minutes worth of work. If you work for yourself, it's even worse. So you might work from home. I work from home. It's very tricky. It's very difficult because there's a snow day today. So the kids are here. And guess what? They may have a need. They may have a want. And they don't understand, so they don't get that I have office hours. They're going to, come and go because it's a snow day. It wasn't anticipated. So I have to be able to make sure that the activities that I'm doing are specific. I have to have specific time blocks, a specific mindset. And this is a trap that we all can fall into. Look at the results and what you're getting, because maybe you're being busily unproductive. You like to feel like you're doing something, but if what you're doing isn't netting you results, isn't helping you to produce and get more of what it is that you want to create, then you have to look at what you're doing. So you're moving in a world of being busily unproductive. You want to be productive in your busyness, so that whatever it is that you're busy doing, it's because it's netting you results. It's getting you closer to your outcomes. So make sure you measure it. Make sure you take accountability. If what you're doing isn't getting you what you want, then it's time to do something different. That's a quick message for you on this Motivate Monday. If you got some value, hit like and subscribe. Please share this message, and let's keep making it do what it do.